Hello everyone, welcome back to the latest update series of Drishti IAS. This is Divya Kawatra and today we are going to discuss a very important update that is regarding the Vande Mataram bill. That's right, the passing of the bill that has changed a lot of things with how we see this national song and how do we protect it as compared to national anthem. So we'll answer all these questions like what is the bill, what changes have been done and what would be the new rules regarding that. Will it be similar to Vande, that is national anthem, that is Jana Gana Mana, or will it be different, right? We'll see all of that and answer all these questions one by one throughout this class. So stay tuned till the end, all right? Okay, so number one thing, Rajya Sabha on July 29 cleared the Vande Mataram bill, aims to place the national song on par with Jana Gana Mana, that is national anthem. Prevention of insults of national honor bill, this is being changed. This has gotten a nod through by the House and seeks to grant Vande Mataram the same legal protection that is according to national anthem. Okay, so basically we are saying that in terms of legal protection, we are bringing them equal, right? We are bringing them to an equal position in terms of legal protection. But does that mean rest everything would be equal as well? Not necessarily. Let's see what happened here. Okay, so now we are talking about legal protection and under Insults of National Honor Act. Remember the act for once, remember the act. Secondly, what the bill changes. Let's understand what changes are being introduced actually by the bill. Number one thing that we see is it amends Prevention of Insult to National Honor Act. It is going to amend the act. Under the original 1971 law, criminal penalties were reserved for the disrespect of national flag, constitution or the national anthem. Earlier, which ones are included? Number one, national flag. Number two, Constitution. Number three, national anthem. All right. The amendment now expands section 3 of the act to make acts involving Vande Mataram criminal offences. What are these acts? Number one, intentionally preventing or obstructing the singing of the song. If you are intentionally trying to obstruct it and telling the people that okay, you need to shut this down, you cannot do that. Secondly, causing a disturbance to any assembly or gathering engaged in singing it. If somebody is gathered, like there is an assembly gathered who's singing it and you cause disruption for them. You don't disrupt the song, but you disrupt the people who are singing the song. Third is deliberate public disrespect or desecration towards the song. If you are showing some sort of disrespect, this should be public. Pay attention to that, not private. Privately, you can think, you are free to think whatever you want. But in public, you cannot pay any disrespect or desecration to the song. Stick to the words, very specifically they have mentioned what all is insult and what is not, right? Only these things are included. That means only if only this happens, only then we will consider it to be a criminal offense. What kind of offense? Criminal offense. Is that clear? Yeah. What will be the penalty then in case somebody does all that? The proposed penalties align directly with that already in place with national anthem, right? What is the penalty? First offense, imprisonment up to 3 years, a fine or both. Subsequent repeated offense, mandatory minimum 1 year imprisonment up to 3 years plus a fine. If you keep repeating it, this is being considered to change for national anthem also. Once it changes for national anthem, maybe it will change for the song also. But right now, this is the scenario. All right. Yeah. Now the question comes like, why the importance, what is happening? Like we have national anthem, why so much of focus on national song? What is the importance? What is the relevance here? Okay. So one by one, let's understand the historical context as to why the song itself is very relevant and what is the debate involving it. Okay. First of all, if the origin we talk about, it is composed in Sanskritized Bengali. How is it composed? In Sanskritized Bengali by Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay in 1870s and later included in his 1882 novel Anand Mat, which is set against the backdrop of Sannyasi rebellion. Okay. So officially this was given in the novel. Before that it was written, but then again it didn't get that popular. In 1896 INC session Calcutta, first time it was sung on a political platform by Rabindranath Tagore. Now there's a confusion. Generally people think that Rabindranath Tagore wrote this also. No. He was the first person to sing this. Who wrote this? Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay wrote this in his novel Anand Mat. He wrote it before that, but officially it came out in Anandmat. And right after that, like after 14 years, INC session, Calcutta happened. It was sung for the first time on a political platform by Rabindranath Tagore. After that, in 1905 Swadeshi movement, it became the rallying cry during the anti-partition Bengal movement. 1905 partition, you remember that, Bengal partition. 1906 Bipin Chandrapal launched the nationalist newspaper Vande Mataram, that was edited by Aurobindo Ghosh on the name of Vande Mataram, right? The name was used by him to launch a newspaper, that is Vande Mataram. Then in 1937, INC compromised to maintain communal harmony and address concerns over polytheistic imagery in later verses. INC under Jawaharlal Nehru formally adopted only the first two stanzas as the official national song. In 1937 we are talking about, okay, only the first two stanzas to maintain the communal harmony, because by the end, if you go, the communal harmony gets disturbed because of the text, okay. Then ultimately came the constitutional distinction. There was a debate that whether we should have Jana Gana Mana or Vande Mataram as the national anthem, debate between Dr. Rajendra Prasad and rest of the members. But finally it was decided that Jana Gana Mana should be the national anthem and we can make Vande Mataram as the national song. So under Article 51A Part A, the Indian Constitution has listed respecting national flag, national anthem as a fundamental duty, but it does not mention national song. Okay, so government introduced this amendment so that they can bridge the statutory gap and place both the national symbols on equal footing. Why? Because when we were adopting Jana Gana Mana as national anthem, Dr. Rajendra Prasad was promised that we will give equal respect to the national song as well. They will be on the equal footing. But as we can see, that is not true. Nothing was done to bring them to the equal footing. So naturally, that is not true, and we had to do something about it, and that's why the step is being taken so that we give the statutory status and ultimately bring both of them to the same level. Yes, exactly. So now, constitutional and statutory difference, what difference does it make? So national anthem, January 24, 1950, Constituent Assembly adopted it. Similarly, national song was adopted at the same time. In constitutional status, explicitly Constitution mentions national anthem, while national song is not mentioned in Article 51A at all. Alright. Statutory protection, it is protected under Section 3 of 1971 Act. National song, it is proposed now. Earlier, it did not have any protection. Right. Now, official protocol, standardized playing time 52 seconds, the code of conduct under MHA guidelines. For national song, there are no guidelines because there is no rule regarding that, no specified time, code, obligatory stance, nothing has been cleared because we did not work on its statutory status also. Not only did we not give it constitutional status, we did not even work on its statutory status to outline at least the basic necessities and amenities. Even that is not done, right? Which seems obviously very disrespectful because we should have proper norms regarding that also, since even though it is not national anthem, it is still a national song, right? So you cannot have a national animal or bird and then make it extinct, right? Let's say you choose koala bear as the national animal and then you let it go extinct. What national animal would you have then? Similarly, same respect should be given to this. Either you should have not chosen it. If you have chosen it, then you should be giving proper respect to the song. Isn't that so? Exactly. So this highlights that not only did we have constitutional status, but we were not working on the statutory status as well, which is very bad. And now finally a bill has come that is doing this. But regarding this, even though we did not have that, so because we don't have proper norms and rules, many cases arose. And because of that, judicial precedents have been set, where at least Supreme Court has highlighted a few things to follow up for the national song. Let's see those popular precedents, what has been said. Here we have Biju Emmanuel versus State of Kerala, the 1986 case, where Supreme Court said that expelling 3 Jehovah's Witness children for standing respectfully without singing national anthem violated Article 19, that is freedom of speech, and Article 25, that is freedom of conscience and religion. The principle is standing respectfully is sufficient. Compulsion to sing is not constitutionally required. Why this is important? Because similar things are going to be applied to national song also, right? And if that applies, this will go for that as well. Then we have Shyam Narayan Choksi versus Union of India. Supreme Court modified its earlier 2016 interim order ruling that playing national anthem in cinema halls before movie screening is optional and not mandatory. MHA stand in Delhi High Court 2022, replying to the PIL seeking equal status for Vande Mataram, and the Ministry of Home Affairs submitted both songs share equal honor and spirit, right? This has already been said in 2022 that both the national anthem and the song share equal honor and spirit, but framing penal laws or playing rules for national song is strictly within the executive policy and not judicial writs. And since then, this has been a point of discussion, and now finally, this has been done. Court said that, yes, we agree, it should be given the equal respect. It has equal honor in our hearts, but explicitly mentioning it somewhere, that is the work of executive, not the judiciary. They will have to knock their doors. And now finally, they have been knocked. Clear? That is the judicial precedent related to this. I hope this is clear, yes? All right. Now, before we move forward, let me remind you that Drishti IAS has released 13 years of mains practice answers booklet. For mains, please remember, it is for mains, not prelims. And not only does it include model answers, it also includes a approach building practice, that is answer writing guidance program for you, right? And that is going to be very beneficial because it helps you develop an approach as to how you should attempt a question. The best part, it is the best part of the book. And you can buy this book, which will be very beneficial for you, from Flipkart, from Amazon, as well as the Drishti IAS website or the learning app. All right. Do take benefit of this beautiful initiative that Drishti IAS has brought down for you. And on that note, if you want more daily discussions on current affairs with us, you can join the Drishti IAS English channel, where we take Monday to Saturday 8:30 a.m. live The Hindu session, in which we discuss the Hindu newspaper, PIB news discussions, as well as question practice. All right, you can go and watch the series and join us daily at 8:30 a.m. On that note, we have a question for you, question based on the prospects of the bill. Read the question, give us your answer in the comment section. Done? All right, yeah, so see, 1 and 3 only, second is incorrect because it explicitly mentions national song. No, it doesn't, right? All right, that was the topic. That was regarding details regarding the bill that has been proposed, and it has been passed by Rajya Sabha as well. So we'll be very soon seeing the execution of this. Yes? Yeah. Do you think this is a good initiative? Very nice. All right, we'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.